My name is Mario Ceballos. I am with Adventist Chaplaincy Ministries. We are here to invite you to a very special event. June the 6th through the 11th is the 2020 General Conference session, but it's going to be June 6th to the 11th, 2022. It's going to be a special event. I know that because of the pandemic and many other issues, you or many of you will not be able to attend. But we are going to offer you a special view, a special look into that General Conference event. So, but you need to sign up into our YouTube and into our Facebook so that you can see the event live. So it is very important for you to come and join us. Why?
My name is Ivan Omania. I am his associate director. And here's the reason why it is important for them to come and join us. Number one, because we want our base of people subscribers into the YouTube channel to grow. We need to hit
We are
1,000.
very close.
Yes, we're very close to that. We need to hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of in broadcast. So I think we're going to reach that number of hours when we are there. But also because we want, once we get that 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours, we will be able to embed the YouTube channel into our website. So we don't have to have you go from one page to the other, etc. That's number one. But the other thing is, Mario, let's face it, we chaplains see things differently than everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
And so maybe when we get together over there in St. Louis, we will be able to see things that nobody else has seen because we're chaplains, because we see things differently. And so we want to show you, we want to bring the chaplains into the General Conference and the General Conference to the chaplain's place from the perspective of chaplains.
Yeah, you can sign up into other YouTubes of the General Conference and you can watch the stream live of the General Conference. But we are going to have something special.
Yeah.
Before the live feed comes in from the General Conference, we are going to be there and maybe after too. And we are going to be giving you a perspective of what's going on. Interviews, maybe from the floor, that we will interview chaplains and church leaders that will be there to help us. And that will be vital because, as you said, that will give you a view of what's going on. Also, if you sign up into the website of the General Conference, and we will have that in our website too, you can go and see the virtual booth. There will be a virtual booth for ACM where you can get a lot of information. I know you're working on that booth. Tell us about it.
I'm working on a special project that will demonstrate to the world leaders and to everyone in the world what CPE is all about. And we'll talk to them about what are the benefits of having CPE. But maybe Mario, I think I'm looking at this from another perspective too. Maybe I'm gonna fulfill the dream for me to be like a sports commentator or something like that. How about that?
That would be interesting. So let's make sure that you sign up and you see these two commentators, and we will have other people too coming and joining us to also bring their perspective. So it is very important that you tune into our channel. Well, some of you may be in the other side of the world, but just remember this: if you are not able to tune in live, that in YouTube is going to be recorded, so you can come later and you can watch it at your leisure in your own time. Everything that is going on at the General Conference, and also with the perspective of chaplaincy. You talked about CPE, Clinical Pastoral Education. That is extremely important. We have leaders from around the church at a division level saying, I want all of my chaplains to have at least one unit of clinical pastoral education.
Let me correct you on that, because the idea is not that we want all of our chaplains to do that. We have leaders at the division levels that are saying we want all of our pastors to have at least one unit of CPE before ordination.
Oh,
yes.
So if you want to be ordained,
thank
you for that correction. If you want to be ordained, you are going to start thinking about CPE, because these leaders are taking CPE and they are beginning to realize that this is not only for chaplains, that this should be an essential part of training pastors, because it makes you a better pastor.
Listen, I'm gonna withhold the name or the location, but I just want to point out to you, I have an executive secretary of a division of the world that carved out 4 hours of his time every week.
For
4 hours
how long?
for 17 weeks.
17 weeks.
4 hours of his time so that he could better himself. And he was telling me yesterday when I was doing his individual supervision session. He was telling me yesterday, I really didn't want to take this unit of CP because I didn't think I had the time for this. But now I am thinking, how could I have not done this before?
Okay, friends, we don't have a lot of time. But here you have a chaplain supervising
Uh-huh.
individual supervision of a division secretary.
Uh-huh.
I just want you to keep that in mind.
Just keep that in mind. Now let's move on because we do not have much of the time. We had our great World Congress in 2020.
Mhm.
It was a virtual Congress, and we had a great time. I want to say thank you for all those who participated in it. But 2025 has to be a better year for that.
Yes. Pandemic will be over.
Yes. Not only that, we will be celebrating a birthday.
Birthday? Tell me about it.
Yes. ACM will be celebrating 40 years. 40 years,
It's
Mario.
going to be a special occasion to celebrate 40 years of Adventist chaplaincy ministry. It looks like a long time, but to people like me, it doesn't feel like a long time. And it is not a long time when you have a new department in an organization that is a worldwide organization like the Seventh-day Adventist Church.
Yes.
But we are standing on the shoulders of giants.
Yeah.
Elder Felbush, Elder
Stanbacken.
Stanbacken, and Elder Gary
Council.
Council, and Bud Bracebridge, Charles Martin, and others that created, that make this happen. We are pushing the cart.
Mhm.
So thanks to them, we are celebrating 40 years of existence. So please come and join us, whether in person or hybrid. We will tell us a little bit about that hybrid concept.
Well, this is very simple. Because of the situation that this pandemic brought about, we had to change the way we do general conference. This transcendental vote that took place in January 18th, if I remember correctly, where we decided that from now on, there will be a hybrid way of doing general conference sessions. And I'm thinking that if we're going to do the general conference hybrid, meaning both in person and online, we can do the same thing
2025.
2025 for our Adventist Chaplaincy Ministries World Congress.
So if you can come, very good. If you cannot, join us also. One comment that Elder Ted Wilson, our president, said a couple of weeks ago, he said, from now on, all of our meetings will be hybrid. So I'm very excited about it. It is a new time. Facebook and YouTube, I'm not promoting them but that's what we have to work with. But if you sign up into those, even though you are not able to be present, you can interact. You can go in the chat. In the last virtual Congress that we had, many things were pre-recorded. But as it was going on, people from all over the world were talking to others, chaplains, about what was going on, asking questions. I remember one chat was, I haven't seen you in such a long time. So nice, even though he was not seeing them, he was able to read what that person was saying to them. So please join us. It's going to be a very special occasion.
Well, thank you so much. And I want you guys to know we are waiting to see you in June over there in the General Conference in St. Louis. See you in St. Louis.